What's up everyone, Master Fox here today, continuing my trivia series. We will be talking about the UDE Blue Eyes Magician Fiasco, and this is especially relevant with the new King of Games decks coming out soon. I'm sure almost every one of you can recognize the original artworks of Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician from Starter Deck Kaiba and Starter Deck Yugi respectively. But most of you probably don't know about all of the drama that has gone on behind these pieces of art. Some of you may know that in late 2009, Konami and UDE, the original distributor of the Yu-Gi-Oh card game in North America, had a sort of falling out with each other. There is a lot of struggle between the two companies that I won't really talk about here. Maybe I'll talk about it in another video if you guys are interested in it. I don't know. Tell me if you guys are. Anyways, the short story of it is that Konami obviously won back distribution rights, as we know today, but of course, as in all court battles, there had to be some settlements. Some of which included UDE continuing distribution until it ran out of product and other things like that. But what is interesting to note, and what you guys probably wanted to know, is the situation surrounding the original art of Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician. It seems like in the settlement of Konami and UDE has retained these rights to the artwork, and hence the original artworks have never really been reprinted. There was a reprinting of the original Blue Eyes White Dragon artwork in Duelist Pack Kaiba, I believe, or maybe it was some other pack, but it occurred early in 2010, and it was basically immediately following the settlement at the end of 2009. Maybe Konami had already planned for the release, and so they had the design ready, and I think maybe UDE allowed for this in their settlement. I'm not really sure what happened here, but there was a single reprint of the original artwork of Blue Eyes, and that occurred around 2010. But since that time, it has been around 5 years since the original Blue Eyes art has been reprinted, and probably more than 10 years since the last reprint of the original Dark Magician artwork. And this is all due to the fact that UDE owns these rights. I'm not sure what other artwork UDE owns, but they likely only cared about these two iconic cards. What's also worth noting is that old cards like the Stern Mystic have also never been reprinted either, hinting at the possibility that UDE may actually own some of these card artworks as well, and maybe Konami just doesn't care enough about them to hire new artists to redo them. I mean, I'm sure we can all live without another Stern Mystic reprint. I hope so anyways. Alright, so the last point that I wanted to tackle is probably a point of confusion. The OCG has had many original art reprints, I believe, over the years, which may lead you to question, I thought you said that UDE owned the art, Master Fox. And yes, I did. Legality isn't really my specialty, but my understanding is that UDE owns the regional rights to the artwork in North America, and not the copyrights to the artwork overall, and hence the OCG can use it in their products, but not us. I'm not exactly sure about the situation in the other TCG regions, such as Europe, because they were managed by Upper Deck International, which is a part of UDE, but as you guys know, regional laws are really kind of confusing. Even if they could have been reprinted in Europe and other territories though, I think Konami views the TCG as a collective region, and I guess even if Europe could technically get the artwork reprinted, they decided that since NA was in a TCG region as well, but they couldn't get that reprinted, they'd just deny the whole TCG as a result. Which kind of makes sense until you get to the issue of Shonen Jump promos, but that's a whole nother issue with Shueisha and Europe for another video. Poor Europe though. Sorry you guys always get shafted with these things. Anyways, that's it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.